My head gets
No.
really sweaty.
How do I get
Suffer from sweat head.
How do I get my follow back?
Do you get follow back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want. I'll see you later.
My name is Pete. I'm on Twitch every Thursday and Sundays. Durhamdad, thank you for coming over. That guy in the bottom left is Dragons Danglers. He's an awesome UK streamer. He's going to sort out Chilling Reigns with me right now. We're doing this. In between every 2 cards, one of the guys in chat is also going to take a full art trainer off me in a raffle as well. So watch out for that. Dragons Danglers, how's your week?
Yeah, been going really good, thanks. We've got a lot of streaming to do. And what day are we even on?
Wednesday.
Oh, it's Wednesday all day today, innit? Forgot. Yeah, Monday was amazing. Last night we had a good laugh tournament.
You were 18th out of many people. I didn't check how many. Joe, I've actually been looking at your matchups.
I didn't even look.
You went 4-4 with Lissy.
Started off really well. I went 2-0 up.
You did.
We donked the very first person that we were battling straight away. We went turn 2 and took a Sobble out. Then went downhill from there.
Can I ask you the all-important question? How do you stream and play a game in a tournament? Because I just go quiet and I do that face that looks like I'm on the toilet. It just looks I'm doing this. I'm like, and I can't engage. I can't do anything.
Well, it helps me to talk through what I'm going to do.
Right.
Because in my mind, if I don't say it out loud, in my mind, I've moved like 2 steps ahead and then I forget to do the first step. So I end up misplaying.
Right.
So if I talk out loud and sometimes chat will go, hey, did you not say you were going to do that? And they'll remind me.
You do have a very supportive chat. Whenever I come over to your channel, as you've got a lot of awesome backseaters.
Oh, they're amazing.
You've got a lot of,
They're amazing, honestly.
I could, if you ever want to loan some of those out, I'll offer you some rates, because mine just, no offense, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
What? Disrespect.
Oh dear. The voice in my head you can hear is LFC Zombie, another great streamer. He's based in the northeast with me. We play in real life together. He beats me in real life. This is the only chance I get to beat him is to come online.
Pretty much.
Verbally beat him down.
Verbally.
Verbally bashes him over his live stream.
I mean, it's verbally we're playing online.
Oh man. I'm going to crack on. We've got 10 cards to get through. And Dragons Danglers this week, I didn't shuffle the pack. I thought, I feel confident already with what I want to do with these cards. And I've backed them down where I think they go. Okay. So I'm going to go through them in the order I'm the most confident to the order I'm the least confident. So Shadow Rider Calyrex.
So have you already got them where you expect them to be?
Yeah, I've been asking my viewers, like digging. I know you can hear me. Come on, you didn't offer me any criticism, so you must agree with me. By default, digging, you must agree with me. So anything that Dragons Danglers now comes on and says is wrong, digging's accountable. 100%.
Right, what are we doing first then?
Shadow Rider Calyrex.
What's up first?
Got the most as far into the God tier as it goes.
The VMAX.
Yeah, the VMAX.
It's one of the most OP cards I've ever seen in my life.
Best deck in format, no matter what it goes into.
Yeah. Easy wins.
It's like, I'll tell you what I was thinking. It's like having a Zacian V and not ending your turn.
Yep.
So you get the energy onto your Pokemon, you get 2 extra cards, and then if you have more than 1 on your bench, you get to do it all again. And then you get to attack after.
There's no end to it, basically.
No, yeah, exactly. There's no end to it. You've just got to watch that you don't deck yourself out.
You've got stuff to kind of stop that now, so there's nothing really that can stop the Shadow Rider unless you play in a dark deck.
Yep. It's easiest, the best meta out there at the minute. Easiest. If you look at all the tournaments, the facts speak for itself, don't they?
Yeah. And I don't see many people playing Path to the Peak to stop it. And we discussed this last week. Path to the Peak, while you've got Swell out there, is not going to be strong enough to stop it because, don't work. What's good against it? Eternatus? Dark types?
Eternatus.
It's the Eternatus, and people are trying to counter that with Zapdos, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whether that's the way forward is another question. Because if Eternatus, really, they'll have 2 Crobats out there and 2 Eternatus, so your Zapdos attacks free.
Right.
And then you're taking a full Eternatus out with 1 hit.
Yeah.
Eternatus VMAX. So
there's also another way to stop the Eternatus with the Avery that came out. Every deck needs to bring 1 Avery in it. And just stopping that, and it allows their Shadow Rider Calyrex to pretty much have free reign of the field.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, I don't think the ladder does the tournament scene justice, because you can set up a deck, and you're right, you should have an Avery in your deck in each of your deck in case you're battling Eternatus, which you'll probably come across in a tournament. But when you're battling on the ladder, I don't see any Eternatus. It's like 1 in 50 decks.
That's me, those.
That's you. So you end up taking the Avery out for another card, but then if you do go into a tournament, you more than likely need that Avery back in. So it's like you need 2 decks of every deck that you make. 1 for the ladder and your friends, and 1 for a tournament if you're going to enter them.
Gotcha. Jordan in chat says get 2 Path to the Peaks in just to tech against Swell. Get what you're saying, Jordan. I get what you're saying. I'm going to move on because we could talk about that card forever. Absolutely forever. Inteleon. I feel confident putting that God tier, not as far God tier, but in God tier.
It's in probably 90% of new decks now, Inteleon.
Yeah.
It's just in everything, isn't it? It's the new Chinchino, Minchino. For you, if you use the full line, obviously your Drizzile gets you a supporter card, and then if you do use the Inteleons afterwards, it gives you extra damage.
Yeah.
It also helps if you're battling against the awkward Decidueye decks.
Yeah, it does. I hadn't spotted that. I was watching. Who was I watching in the week? Some unnamed player was doing that, and I thought, yeah. How did I not spot that?
I use it really. It works really well in the Sableye damage deck that I use.
You do like your Sableye.
Yeah, if you can get those out on your bench, if you can get a couple of those out on your bench, a Cassola into active, and then use switches and ropes, it works really well, I find.
Gotcha. We've agreed on 2 cards so far. That's pretty good going. That's pretty good going for us. I feel like the middle 2 might be the ones that we'll fall out over. I think
Tornadus shouldn't be there.
Really? It seems it's having a revival. I'm seeing a few people trying to bring it back from the dead.
But the main reason with it is it doesn't have the weakness aspect, and it doesn't hit as big a numbers as I think it probably should.
Right.
And with the weakness to electric, there's a lot of people playing Chonky Chew, and obviously there's the new Flaffy coming in the next set.
So, just on that, if you use it as a single strike card with your Houndooms and Houndours and get the single strike energy onto it, that's another. You could possibly get 60 to 80 more damage on a 240 damage shot.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, if you run it with an Abomasnow on your bench and a big charm, you could make that into a 400 health Pokemon. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you.
If you could really make that into a beast. if you wanted to.
Are you trying to argue that to move into a different tier? This is what I'm saying.
Is that central?
Yeah.
Is that just in between?
Yep.
Where you've got it?
Yep.
It's like in between.
Are you arguing it into a different tier? Come on.
So the thing is, what I've just said then is only in my head. I haven't tried that out in a deck yet.
I love that honesty.
But I'll have to come back to you on that. I'll have to make the deck and give it a go.
Yeah. I've seen it played well. We'll leave it middle tier. Go back. How you doing? Good to see you, my friends. I'm going to pull my first raffle. We're going to give away one of those full arts. Let's go.
What's the first one?
I'm going to be kind and give everyone their choice. They can pick their favourite full art.
Oh.
And once each one's gone, it's gone. There's only 5 to go. I know. Tight-fisted I am.
Watch someone win all 5. Just watch it happen. Someone's going to win all of them.
I was just thinking you're probably right, John.
You've rigged it so that your alt account gets it.
Gorch, give us a shout, man. If you're not subbed, you are going to have to claim your prizes, by the way. If you're in chat, Gorch, you are the winner of the first full art. Let me know which one you want. You are going to have to jump in chat. Once Gorch claims his prize, we'll roll for the next one. I might as well
might reflect the realness of it.
I might as well just end the stream here.
I mean, it just shows how
engaged my community is. Yeah.
It's like how engaged you are and how enthusiastic.
Oh, okay. What are we on? We've done Tornadus VMAX. What are we going for? What do we want for number 4? Should we do the cast form? Let's do the cast form.
Alright.
Yeah.
I had that cast form in Dad's here. I'm not going to lie, I've not seen it get enough play.
I haven't seen it play.
I think it just depends. It's obviously a meme deck, but if you play it in Expanded, then it's a very, very good meme deck.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cherner built this nearly day 1 when Chilling Games came out, I think.
Yep.
And he played it really well, especially in Expanded.
Okay.
You can almost get every single stadium into discard on turn 1.
Okay.
So
yeah, it just depends what format you play it in.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Expanded, you've got like stuff, battle compressor and all that to put them in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha. I heard that's getting a ban. Did someone debate me on that one?
What, battle compressor?
Yeah, I heard that was getting a ban. I might have been debated.
They would have banned it before now.
Okay.
I'm going for ages, isn't it?
Okay. Chernobog in chat, you got your shout out from Dragons Danglers there. I hope you paid him well for that one. So,
my mate Cherner. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching. Hey, you noticed you got your logo up and you got the address on the bottom right there. Dragons
I've
Danglers.
seen that. I appreciate that, buddy.
Welcome, man. Deserve it. So does it get elevated from dad tier to middle tier then? Or are we falling out on that one?
It really depends on the format.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It depends. You know, I think personally we've got to talk about the game as a whole. I think people tend to get stuck on the standard format, don't they? But we've got to take all aspects on board, I think.
Right.
And Expanded is just as good sometimes. It can be fun to play Expanded.
Standard is the main format that people do play
Mm-hmm.
more often.
Okay. We'll give it middle tier status because standard, dad tier, expanded, god tier. So I'm gonna go middle tier.
It's not God by any means.
No?
I'll back that.
All right. Okay. Tornadus cast form so far somewhere in the middle.
That Urshifu's a bit controversial. I'm sure you have the right one.
Yeah. I think DD's about to stick up for that Urshifu. I think he's going to tell me I've got that in the wrong place and it should go in god tier. Come on, DD.
I think, is it not the other one? The fighting one? Because I've seen that more.
Well, this I've built this deck and it runs 50-50
Okay.
for me. But it don't matter that I've built it. It doesn't mean that my deck's any good or anything like that. So somebody will be able to play that deck a lot better than I have.
I thought in single prizes that was doing well.
Well, again, is that what we're talking about? Because that's a whole different thing.
For a single prize, hitting 200 is pretty rare. That's like base damage.
Yeah.
For sure. I agree with that. If you play, but we need to decide. We can't say cast forms in the middle because it's only really good in expanded, and then say Urshifu goes to God tier because it's only good in single prize, can we?
Not really. I mean,
we've got to be a bit more consistent.
Yeah, you bang on. Chernobog saying 50-50. He's agreeing with you.
Yeah, I'd say 50-50.
Okay.
Urshifu can really be played in any format because there's stuff in expanded like Dark Claw that ups it attack either way. So it's really doesn't matter about the format you're playing it in. It's more of how you play it.
Okay.
It's also got the weakness against grass rather than the weakness against fighting.
Yeah.
Which is a massive benefit.
It's better for me from a dark Pokemon.
Yeah. What did you put this in with when you made the deck? What did you pair it with?
I've still got it somewhere.
Okay.
I just have to get it out at bin from somewhere. Baby Ursha. So it's in with the Houndooms and Houndours, a couple of Crobats.
Oh, I see.
And then it's the normal single strike really. Yeah. But again, it was a couple of weeks ago with that now when I made that. So there's probably a better way of doing that deck.
Yeah.
Gazer Beam with the bits. How you doing? Thank you for that raid yesterday. That was incredible. That blew my mind, Gazer. Thank you so much for coming over, man.
I back it in mid tier.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't back it, God or anything below it for what it can hit.
Not yet. Not until Hazel builds a tournament-winning deck with it. And then we'll move it to God.
Yeah.
When Azul comes and wrecks my YouTube channel by putting all these things into amazing decks, I'm just gonna have to edit over our voices.
It's not a bad thing that we're not all Hazels, is it? Not all the Hazels.
Speak for yourself. I'm gone, man. I've got ambitions. Right, we got 5 cards left, but I'm going to draw the second raffle. I'm going to give someone in chat the next full art. Let's do that. Dead quick.
Did I have to enter it again?
Dead quick. Nah, you're in. Once you're in, you're in.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Here we go. Unreal. Unreal, man. Look at that.
Oh, we hit those.
What are you taking off me?
Oh.
The Melanie's gone.
Gotta be Caitlin or Peonia.
Yeah, I hate that Melanie's gone.
Gorge. We hate
what's the most expensive to take off you?
Caitlin or Peonia.
Don't
Probably
do me like
Caitlin.
that. Come on.
I'll take that, Caitlin.
Yeah, okay. Rose is after the Clano if that interests you.
They just got a shiny Zygarde off me, so not a chance.
There you go, Rose. You had your chance, man.
Not a chance, fella.
Right, that raffle stays open. If you're already in, you're already in. There is still three more full art supporters you can take off me this evening while we're chewing the fat on this Chilling Reigns business. Let's go. Crack on. Let's start with Echoing Horn. I've put it Echoing Horn in Dad tier because it's very, very deck specific in my view. But I'm willing to be talked around on it.
If you's right, well, let's talk about what decks would use it. So, for instance,
it's going to win your game in ADP.
ADP, if somebody else is Giovanni and the Denes and Crobats back off the bench, then you can pull that back onto the bench. And Rapid Strike, Urshifu as well. But I very rarely see someone using Giovanni to take the Pokemon off the bench.
Yeah, other than Magpie, I've not seen it. You're more likely to use Avery and take them off your opponent's bench, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it stays in Dad tier because it's just not. There's not enough uses for it right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, easy win there. Love it. Love to see it. Right, that just leaves the full art supporters, the four new supporters in this Chilling Reigns. And I haven't put Melanie in. I think, did we do Melanie last week? There's a reason we didn't put her in. I think we did her last week.
Okay.
Let's start with Clara. I'm gonna volunteer Clara because that works in my Mally deck really well, and I'm liking Mally right now.
I'll only get rid of that one.
Clara brings you in 2 Pokemon and 2 energy from discard into hand. I've got that right. I think that's pretty strong. I'm almost willing to say I'm going to put that up. I've talked myself into bringing that up.
Clara.
It's like a rod, but it puts it in hand rather than into your deck.
Yeah, but it's a supporter rather than a.
There is that. Yeah, there is that.
Than an item card.
Eesh.
That's the only thing.
Eesh. You're right. I so much wanted to bring one of those supporters up, and I had my money on Clara. Of the 4 of them, but it's when are you going to use that above a Marnie or a Professor or a boss?
It's needs must in it. If you need, I don't know. I don't know. Would you use that instead of a rod?
I have the reason it gets used in Malamar is that you're trying to get those rapid strike cards into hand. So late game, you've got all those rapid strike cards sat in your discard if you've had knockouts, and then you could just ping those back into your hand, and then that powers up the next Mally. But that's a very specific use.
Is Clara basic energy or?
Yeah, basic.
It'll be basic as well, won't it? Yeah.
Prime Poke Daddy, thank
Choose
you
up
for
to 2
following.
Pokemon from your discard pile to your hand. Put up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your hand.
Thanks for that follow.
Okay.
All right, let's do the last 3 supporters in one because, as far as I'm concerned, they're not seeing play. Any arguments that any of you want to put on a vote for one of those to move out of Dad's here?
Caitlin, I feel.
Have a look.
Just because she's got a nice hat.
I just feel like Caitlin can be used in every deck regardless. Have you not thought about putting Avery in there?
Ah, we did Avery last week, man. Go check out the YouTube video I made on that.
Do you know, when Chilling Reigns first dropped, I put Caitlin in every deck that I made, and then for some reason I just don't use her anymore.
Same. Looks like it should work. Looks like it should, but I don't.
It's something that it'd work. It doesn't disrupt the opponent's deck.
Yeah.
So if your opponent's only got 2 cards left and you want a Marnie, that you don't want a Marnie, do you?
Yeah.
Because you know that that's helping your opponent.
Yeah.
But if you put Caitlin in,
yeah,
then it doesn't affect your opponent's deck.
100% agree. 100% agree. We're done, guys. We did it. What did we change our minds on? We moved cast form over. We moved
Cast form into the middle.
And I think we were a bit generous with Caitlin, but she's in the middle now. She's there now.
Hey.
I'm not going to move. Dragons Danglers.
It all looks good to me.
Dragons Danglers is about to come on stream, guys. Wait.
I'm not going to. Sorry. I'm not going
to. What?
It turns out.
When you're next.
I thought last Friday was my last Friday stream.
Right.
It's not. It's this Friday.
So
I'm not streaming tonight. I am still streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
You've got a big giveaway going, haven't you? Tell me the giveaway.
Oh my goodness, that giveaway is insane. I have now got the cards for both decks. This week's giveaway is a single strike Urshifu deck.
Deck?
Yes, the full deck. 4/4 line as well, I think it is.
I think you had 40 in for the raffle when I last saw. Has that gone up a lot?
Oh, I think it was 50 something.